What up, guys? So, I kind of feel like crap today. The reason I feel like crap is because if I run into one more thing, I'm probably going to shatter into a million pieces. Am I dealing with this issue? Because, like, I can't be the only one that could trip over air constantly. I run into the same wall every single morning when I wake up. It's not like the wall has moved or anything, but I just haven't registered that it was there for the last 3 years. Every single morning I wake up in my apartment, I run into that wall. I have a permanent bruise right here from that wall. And I think it has something to do with my depth perception issues, like, because if you're right here, okay, to me, you're right here. Is that normal? Do you have that problem? If you do, please tell me. Also, the number of times that I trip over anything, like, I'll see the item on the ground, and I'll know it's there, and I still trip on it. I can try and avoid it, and still trip on it. I once face planted in front of a whole line of registers because of a piece of paper. You know those little papers that you get when you grab like a donut or something? They're kind of slippery, honestly. It was laying there. I saw it. I tried to step around it, but I stepped on it and I went backwards. Like, hit my head on the ground and everything. About 3 people laughed at me when that happened. No one offered to help me up because I fall so often that it's kind of funny. And that's how I handle it when I fall. I don't cry normally, but I will laugh. And then that kind of confuses people, I think. Because the way I handle pain is like, don't get upset about it. You're kind of used to it at this point. Another thing, like, I can't even walk, pretty much. I was walking from the playground when I was younger, and I took a misstep on, like, one of those little cobble thingies that they, like, line the walkway with. And I was in the hospital because I tore a ligament in my ankle. I had to call my mom because I took a misstep and tore a ligament. I was 19 when this happened. Like, you think you would have walking down by then? No, not at all. And if someone is in front of me, the only time that I don't run into people is when I'm looking down at my cell phone. If I have my cell phone in my hand, I have like perfect depth perception. I'm not going to run into you. I'm not going to run into anything. I could make it all the way through traffic, crossing the street, looking down at my cell phone. However, if I'm looking up, I'm probably going to run into a pole. Do you have these problems? Please tell me you have these problems. Anyways, I feel like you guys can kind of get me on this. I'm not the only person. I mean, it's really hard to be a huge klutz. The number of hospital bills you get from it is insane. So, if you have issues like this and you trip or run into things, or you're just freaking blind and don't see anything, let me know in the comments down below. Until next time, later guys.